Hi, here is a question 6 from the 2025 Junior Cycle Ordinary Level Maths exam. So in the Q6 we have two parts. This is the first part and this is the second part. Okay, so in the first part it says a sports shop sells 3 different brands of running shoes. Okay, each brand comes in 3 different colors as shown in the table below. Okay, so we have a table. And in the first column what we have the brand like A, B, C. Okay, 3 brands. And in the second column of the table we have the colors, different, or like red, blue, black, and yellow. Okay, so it says how many different choices of running shoe does the shop sell. Okay, we need to find now the number of different choices. Okay, so as you know that since we have for example, we take the brand A, we have 4 choices for this brand, for the first brand. So we have A with red, and the other one is with the blue, and third one with the black, and the fourth one with the yellow. Okay, so for the brand A we have 4 choices, and also for the second brand also we have another 4 choices, right, like this. Okay, and again for the third brand also we have 4 choices, right. So what we can say is very simple. We say it like this. Here we have, since we just need to say like we have 3 brands times 4 different colors, then that gives me an answer of 12. All right, so here we have 12 different choices, so that's the correct answer for the first part. And in the second part, Tom writes down a list of 5 numbers from smallest to biggest. 2 of these numbers are shown below, and the mode of these 5 numbers is 2, and the median of these numbers is 7, and the range is 12. Use this information to find the 3 missing numbers from Tom's list and write them into these spaces above. So what we have a list of 5 numbers, okay, and we need to find the 3 missing numbers, okay, from the list. Okay, so maybe we need to find, for example, here maybe x1, here x2, right, and then here x3. Okay, and remember that the list is already arranged from smallest to biggest, so that's that's very important. Okay, so maybe let's have a look at the median first. Okay, so as you know that the median value or number represents the middle number after arranging numbers in order. Okay, so it means that we have a list and we need to arrange the list in order, and then we find the middle number of the list after arranging it in order. But here the list is already arranged from smallest to biggest, so we just need to find the middle number. So the position of the median is here. Okay, is here at the third number, so we can write it down, which is number 7. Okay, so maybe you can just say very simple. You say, for example, here we say median, right, equals the middle value or number maybe, and this gives me number 7. Okay, so that's the first number here. We have to make it here number 7. Okay, and now let's have a look at the range right here. We know that the range is 12, and as you know, the range of a list represents the difference between the maximum value and the minimum value. Okay, so maybe we can just write down here very simple. We say range equals maximum value minus minimum value. Okay, and that should give me what? We know that the range is 12, and the maximum value we just need to find this value here, which represents the 5th number, and we know that the minimum is 2 here, which represents the first number, right? So we just write it down here, number what? Number 2. And then if we add 2 to the both sides, then we get what? We get here 12 plus 2 equals max, right? And then that should give me max should be 14, and that's the correct answer for the second number, which is, we write it down here, number 14. Okay, and we have already need to find the third number. Okay, so it says the mode of these 5 numbers is 2. So as you know that the mode, number represents the number that appears most often in the list. So since we have here 2, and we know that here the 2 is already in the list, so this number has to be 2 in order to be as a mode of the list. So we just need to write down here, maybe very simple here. Maybe you say mode, right? Means the one that appears, right, the most, right? The most. And here should be number 2. So that's the third number, and we write it down here, number 2. Okay, and that's the correct answer for the second part. And here are the marking notes for Q6. Okay, so in the first part, okay, here is the correct answer, which is 12. And also we can answer this part by drawing a tree diagram, and we write down the number 12, or maybe we can write down the list of the different choices that we have. And this part is basically on the scale of 5B, meaning that we have 5 marks with 3 subcategories. Okay, so we may get 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5 in the case of partial credit. Okay, so maybe if we just show that one choice other than yellow on brand B, because this this line is already given in the question. Okay, we can get also 2 out of 5 by drawing a sketch of a tree diagram, right? And basically 5 is the full mark. Okay, and in the second part here is like here are the correct numbers, 2, 7 and 14. Okay, and part B is on the scale of 10D, meaning that we have 10 marks with 5 subcategories. Okay, and we may get 4 out of 10 in the case of low partial credit. Okay, so maybe when we just show the understanding of mode, median and range, okay, some basic understanding, if we show this for this part, we can get 4 out of 10, and also we may get 6 out of 10 if we have 1 out of the 3 numbers correct. For example, mode, median and range, correct 1 of the 3 numbers. And also if we may get can get 8 out of 10 if we have 2 numbers out of the 3 correct. And basically 10 is the full mark of this part.